Hi everybody. Woo! Welcome to my channel. Alright guys, so I'm going to be doing just a by request. Somebody had a special request. So whoever you are, thank you for the special request. Somebody said stuff in my last live, are you going to be doing any karmic readings soon? So here I am. I'm just going to do a feeler. I'm just going to do a quick karmic check-in. We'll see how quick I can do it. But that's my intention, okay? So I probably won't go really deep into it like I normally do in my readings, but I'm still gonna get you some answers, okay? Spirit, please guide me and my tarot cards into a karmic reading. This relationship is going to be one of which there's just hard lessons. It's very karmic in nature, such as dispersing of any kind of karma, past life karma, this life's karma, lessons that need to be learned and let go of. Just show me what's going on in people's karmic relationships. And please keep in mind, guys, that in a karmic relationship, this is not a relationship that you're meant to stay in. A lot of readers will say, oh, you know, this looks like a karmic relationship. Even some tarot cards and like the books and stuff that we get, it says, hey, this might be karmic. When I think of a karmic relationship, I don't think of forever. I don't think of permanent. I don't feel like that's your destiny. I feel like it's part of your path. It's divinely guided, but it's not a forever thing, because I do believe karma is not a forever thing. With karma, we change consistently. We're always putting karma out, bringing karma in, putting karma out, bringing karma in. So when you think of a karmic relationship, it's the same thing. You're testing out some kind of a karmic waters in a relationship. You're learning some big lessons, and then you should be releasing it to change your life and release a cycle, because we're not meant to stay in a cycle. So a karmic relationship is just something you're meant to come in and out of, okay? And I don't mean back and forth with the same person, although that does happen. Okay? So I'm going to read this from the karmic's perspective, meaning normally I read for you guys, which are 9 times out of 10 divine, okay? You're looking for a divine relationship, something spiritual. I'm going to today be speaking to the karmic, the one who is in a karmic situation, okay? So I hope that makes sense. And if you are a divine person that is with a karmic partner at this time, you could also be watching this reading and it resonating, because it means that you're also in a karmic situation and there is someone else out there that's divine, you know. So that could totally be it. But whoever's involved in this karmic situation, hey, this reading's for you, okay? So let's see what's going on in the karmic situation. Show me the karmic. Okay, this is the karmic. Show me the karmic's feelings. What is the karmic's feelings? Okay. What is in the karmic's environment? All right. What lies ahead in the challenges for the karmic? What are the challenges? Okay. And what is the outcome, please? Okay. All right, guys. Bottom of the deck is 4 of Swords, which is talking about rest, peace, peace of mind, quietness, taking a break. All right. I think the karmic is staying quiet. There's a lot of thinking going on with the karmic and no actions. This is a time for the karmic to just relax. And karmic, if you're watching, again, I'm going to try to read directly to you, so forgive me. Karmic, you just are trying to have a moment of peace right now, honestly. It looks like you've been through a lot. You just got out of the 3 of Swords energy, which was third-party situations, arguments, all kinds of stress from all kinds of different environments. You know, work, family, relationship, friends, everything. And mostly relationship. You just went through a lot of hell, and so now you're trying to find some peace. You don't want to talk about it. You don't want to think about it. This is like, I'm just getting off work, 5 o'clock, whatever, driving home. I just want to have some dinner, relax, kick my shoes off, and call it a day. You know, I've had a big day and I need this time for me. Okay, so how you're coming in is married. So Karmic, this is you. You're married, you're committed, you have children, you have a family, you have a dog and a cat and a fish, and you have a home and you have a spouse. Or you have someone that you feel is your spouse. Sometimes my marriage card can mean two people have agreed to live together. You know, they're living together. They may not be legally married, but they're talking about it, or they're engaged or whatever. But you're living with this person. You're certainly in a relationship. Karmic. You're currently involved in a relationship. All right. What you're feeling is the moon. You're feeling really emotional, but you're keeping it hidden. You're keeping a lot of your feelings under wraps. You're not sharing a lot of your feelings. You're just not sharing them. With the moon card, Cancer energy, you have a lot of deep emotions that are not coming out. You're trying to keep them hidden. This is like you're wearing a mask. You're not showing people what's really going on. Your intuition is telling you that something is going on, that there is some kind of secrets around you, okay? Could be a Cancerian person that there's some secrets about. You could be also hiding a pregnancy or hiding something to do with children. Maybe hiding your feelings from your children. That could also be coming up. So this is your environment, okay? 7 of Wands, resistance and defensive. So in your environment, you're dealing with someone that is a fire sign that is very defensive. They're constantly resisting you. They're not telling you the truth. They're not opening up. They're turning their back on you. They're not sharing their life. They're hiding things from you with the moon. You have a spouse or a significant lover that is keeping things hidden from you. And with the fire sign, this is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I feel like this person, this could be their rising sign. If you're not sure about rising signs, that's okay. But it feels like this is their personality to be defensive. I also feel Scorpio energy from the moon. Even though it's a Cancer card, I have some Scorpio coming in. Scorpio and Cancer. Let's go ahead and throw in Pisces. So right now we have water and fire. You guys are at a very big moment, which is kind of like a turning point. But instead of arguing, you're just choosing not to fight. It looks like you're choosing how to pick your battles. And you don't want to rock the boat. So you're keeping quiet. You're like, Steph, you know, I just want to keep quiet. I don't want to say anything to tick my lover off, to tick my spouse off. I'm just going to keep my feelings to myself because every time I say something, it sounds like an interrogation. Page of Swords, and it starts irritating this person. Every time I scratch the surface of a concern, this person is pissed off. And then we have Queen of Pentacles below that, which I think is kind of your energy as well. You're just trying to keep on the low and just stay married and just, you know, stay in a happy relationship. You want peace. You don't want drama. Again, you're just trying not to rock the boat here. But your person, I'm going to get into how your person is feeling, because why are they resisting you? Okay, every time you try to scratch the surface and ask questions, how do you feel? What's going on in your head? Share something with me. Talk to me. We have something going on in our relationship, and I would like us to talk about this. And then your lover is just like, no, you know, I'm tired of talking about this, Karmic. I don't want to. I want to be left alone. And you see that they're in their own head. You're in their own thoughts. They're probably off on their own, choosing to go out with the guys, go out with the girls, maybe just work on the car, maybe go for a drive, maybe get away with the kids. But you see them trying to alienate themselves from you, so they're resisting you, okay? What are they doing in secret? And these are the questions you're asking, Karmic. What are they doing in secret? What are your challenges? Knight of Cups. Forgiveness, love. Your challenge is being in this relationship. Holy crap, that makes sense. Knight of Cups. Your challenge is to continue loving someone who keeps resisting you and keeping secrets from you. Your challenge is to stay with your feelings, because it's very hard for someone to have feelings for someone when they're resisting them all the time. And you're trying to stay in love with this person. You really want to stay in love, but this person's making it very hard to stay in love. Your outcome is the Empress. Healing and recovery, nurturing. Also, you could be pregnant. You could be already a mother. Maybe you're not pregnant, but you're already a mother. But there is a pregnancy here, and there's definitely a marriage here. Or it doesn't mean pregnancy, because the Empress is not always pregnant. She could be representing a mother. You know, you're a mother. You're a mature woman, a mature man. So this is somebody over, it's usually a woman, but you can be a man and a female energy. But this is definitely someone over the age of 36. Okay, this is a mature person. So be it. So you're trying to figure things out. You're staying quiet, though. I mean, that's the gist of it. Let's get some clarification. Let's get some clarification on these energies. Spirit, can you please show me some energy for the challenge with the Knight of Cups? Give me some more details, please, for the karmic relationship with the challenge of the Knight of Cups. Show me the challenge. Okay. We got 2 cards. The challenge is, what am I running from? Confusion. I think really it's just confusion. A lot of your challenges is you don't know everything. Again, there's secrets between you and your husband or wife, or there's secrets between you and your relationship partner, okay? So you're confused. You also don't know how this person feels. I feel like there's some part of you that says, Steph, I really don't know how my person feels about me anymore. I used to know how my person feels about me, but right now it's very deep and underwater and hidden, and I have no clue. Does this person still love me? Because the next thing clarifying your challenge is, my mind is torturing me with reminders of you everywhere I go. So you can't get your mind off it. And what's worse, you can't talk about it. Or you won't talk about it. So you can't talk about it, you won't talk about it. You have a lot of emotions that you're not sharing with this person. This person, you know, every time you try to bring it up, this person's like, hey, shush, I don't want to talk about this. Can we talk about something else? Bottom of the deck is, I'm drowning in my despair for you. You're dying to know if this person still loves you, still feels for you, still has the same emotions for you. You really want to know what this person feels. And you miss them also because they feel very distant from you. Even though you're in a relationship, there's some distance right now between you guys. How does this person feel about the karmic? We have, I miss your warmth, cold shoulder. So this person misses the good times, but is giving you the cold shoulder. What does that mean, Steph? It means you guys used to get along really good. You had a nice friendship. You had a nice bond. You even maybe had a nice sexual connection. But now it's the cold shoulder every night. Now it's blocking you out emotionally, and you miss their warmth. And the way they feel about you is they want to block you. I mean, this is blocking. Cold shoulder and 7 of Wands, resistance. The way they feel about you is blocking. Okay? Bottom of the deck is, you see, wait, your eyes see into the depths of my soul. Intuitive. So your intuition is telling you something's wrong. Your intuition is saying something's going on, especially with the Moon card, which really talks about your intuition. So you know something's up. Spirit, what's up? What's the secret? What's really going on with the Moon card? What does the karmic really know about this person that's hiding things from her or him? What is your lover hiding from you? Wow. We have higher power. I pray you will forgive me. So it's something serious. Devil energy. 1-5. Okay, there's some dirt there. There's some drama. I'm sorry, X5, not 1-5. And then we have your light is guiding me home. Beautiful, radiant. So there's a third party. Okay. There's somebody guiding your person elsewhere. Now, this looks divine, all right? This person also feels like they're drowning. And you're drowning because you're in a relationship with this person, possibly sharing kids, marriage, or family, or home, or whatever, and then this person is being guided elsewhere, okay? And that is the secret. So clearly there's a light, something trying to pull them out from their despair as well. It's funny because the moon card is underwater and this person is underneath the water halfway. And then you have water here again. Okay? So both cards are talking about the secret is your person is being pulled like the energy of the moon. Their emotions are being pulled elsewhere, possibly by a Cancerian. Okay? Their feelings may be pulled by a Cancerian, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. All right? There could even be a Capricorn in the mix, which is a secret. This person, the secret is they've done some dirt. They have lied and done some dirt about what they're not telling you. This could be cheating. I'll get an answer. But they've kept a lot from you because there is an ocean, and I mean an ocean of secrets. Everything you know about this person, everything you see about this person is just the tip of the iceberg. The tip. 70% of the situation is underneath the surface. And if it's, reversible, then karmic, if you're watching me, this is about you. Okay? But we'll get more into that. Bottom of the deck, though, what this has to do with your person's secrets is I finally see what I've done. New perspective. So your person is going through guilt. Your person is really guilty. They never used to take blame or responsibility before, but right now, karmic, your person is taking the blame. Your person is taking responsibility because of this. I'm praying that you will forgive me, a higher power, which is they're praying to God. And I don't mean to be mean, but when they're praying to a higher power, I don't even think they're asking you for forgiveness, although I do think they will. I think who they're really asking for forgiveness is God, the universe. They feel like they've done wrong on a very spiritual issue here. They know it, and they're hiding from you because they don't want you to see the truth. They are still keeping these things a secret from you. They haven't admitted everything. They haven't told you everything. And you are tortured because you're confused. You don't understand why you and this person are living together or married or engaged or have children or whatever in your relationship. And meanwhile, this person is out running the streets or keeping secrets from you, avoiding you. Okay, this is resistance and avoidance, and being defensive. Every time you bring something up, this person is defensive with you and cuts it off. So this leaves you questioning. And you are just challenged because how do you hold it in? How are you holding this in? And again, just 4 swords, you're trying to rest. And it even says rest right there on my card. Okay, so you're just trying to rest and find peace. Again, you're just picking your battles, Spirit, describe this marriage and relationship. Describe this karmic marriage and relationship. Describe this marriage and relationship. I got 2. Stripping down masculine beliefs, and this is Emperor energy, control, power, authority, status, legacy. This is someone's title in the world, someone's power and control. And then we have obsession. I'm absolutely obsessed with you. So either you're obsessed with him or her, or she's obsessed with you, or he's obsessed with you. But the essence of your marriage or relationship is obsession. Not able to let somebody go. Markers, I don't know the definition, but if you could Google, or somebody, one of my moderators, please, Elizabeth, maybe you can, post obsession's definition for the comments so people can read it. because I think the definition of obsession is going to give more meaning to what I'm saying here. Because it's not just sick obsessed. I mean, obsession has a deeper meaning here. And bottom of the deck, the underall energy of what the essence of your marriage is emptiness. My bed feels empty without you, which I could see as codependency, because if your bed is empty without them, then you're not a whole person. You don't feel whole without them. You feel like your heart is empty without them. Your life is empty without them. Everything is empty, honey. And especially your bed. So okay, I have to give another message. This may not resonate for everybody, but look what's under here, and that's just another this came with it. Toxic and betrayal. And by the way, not all these cards are bad. There's a lot of good, sexy, nurturing, loving, good cards in here. It's not all bad deck. But we got betrayal. I am sorry for turning my back on you the times you needed me the most. And how did they feel about you? Turning my back. So I do think there is something about you, Karmic, feeling like your person has turned their back on you. And it's because they're toxic. They don't want you to see the truth. This person has betrayed you. Now, when your bed feels empty, there is a message that I got. And it is, you guys are not having sex. And I hate to put it out that way, but Karmic, this is what it is. Sex is not going on. And if sex is going on, and I hate to say it, and if it makes anyone feel squirmish, please forgive me, but I have to say what I'm feeling. The sex is very quick or rough. It's very just sex. It is ripping the clothes off, doing your thing, and jumping up to take a shower. Like, okay, we're done. I'm going to wash it off, and I have somewhere I have to run, or I have somewhere I have to go. You know what I mean? It's like I'm rushing off. There's no time for intimacy, kissing, passion, foreplay, cuddling, none of that. It's just what it is. It's a toxic sexual relationship. It's not fulfilling. Obviously, it's not fulfilling. So when they're done sleeping with you, your bed is literally empty because it's just you. And you feel like an empty shell. You feel used and abused. You feel taken advantage of. You feel scared because the moon is fear. And being scared here that your person is resisting you and seeking out somebody else. And you have a lot of these thoughts. Your mind is tortured and you're obsessing. Because don't forget your energy here was obsession, which clarifies some of your marriage here. Or relationship here. And you are just obsessing over what is your person doing? Who are they talking to? Who are they with? You might want to keep tabs on this person. Okay? Because they've betrayed you before. So, let's get a message here. I'm going to get a different deck. Let me be right back. Okay. That's just my first original little messages card before I separated them into masculine and feminine. It's just a basic deck. So let's just get a message here about something you want to tell me. So this is a message from the Karmic. Karmic, what do you want to tell me? I wish I could actually express how I feel. So you have to keep quiet. You can't say how you feel. Again, you're being restricted. Again, every time you pick at the surface what's going on with your secrets, they bark at you. This person gets mad. And this makes you feel vulnerable because you've been betrayed before by this person and you know something's going on again. But if you bring it up, it's going to be a fight. So you're tortured. And meanwhile, you're just trying to rest and pick your battles. Spirit, what is the truth? What is the truth? The truth is the grass is not greener on the other side. Isolated. Good news is on the way. The truth is, what... Hold on, guys.
My sister needs you.
Tell her that I'm working.
Mom.
What?
Her cat is hurt.
Her cat is hurt?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys. The cat is hurt, supposedly. I'll be right back. The cat is hurt.
And I found my phone.
Mariah, you do know I'm trying to work. What's wrong with your cat? Sorry, guys. I got pulled away for nothing. They're enjoying the hammock. The cat doesn't want to move. I said, that's because the cat's comfortable. She likes the hammock. She said, is anything wrong with the cat? I said, nothing's wrong with the cat. She's very happy and comfortable. She doesn't want to move. Anyways, maybe that's a message for this reading. I'm going to clarify what this message is before I move on. Spirit, please clarify the grass isn't greener on the other side. Please clarify this. High Priestess. Strength, Leo energy. Eight of Wands, action. More secrets, more overcoming. Having to overcome what's hidden. The truth of the situation is, by the way, this is definitely a third party. I see the High Priestess and another woman and a man here for the Strength card, which is through third party. Okay, so there is a secret feminine out there. Male or female, just in a feminine energy, okay? With the grass isn't greener, it's what are you overcoming? Here's the deal. You guys faced this problem before. Like I said earlier, with betrayal. You've already been betrayed before, right? You've been betrayed. And you can't bring this up because you don't want to make them leave or have another problem. But the past was already betrayed. There was already a resistance to moving on with the Knight of Cups, could be moving away for happiness and healing with the Empress. So there was a resistance about moving on for healing and happiness. You guys had a very close breakup. Maybe you already had a breakup. Maybe somebody in your life is resisting a breakup or a divorce. It's like you talk about it, but it's not done. You guys overcame a third party. You overcame it. There was a third party. There was betrayal. There was a secret feminine. And you guys overcame it. You made it through that situation, okay? You got past this betrayal. And now you're sitting in toxicity. So the grass isn't greener means it's not green just because you guys overcame the secrets and the betrayal. It's not green just because you guys overcame a situation. I also feel there could be a pregnancy here that was, I did it on purpose to trap you. Okay? And someone did that out of obsession and despair to keep this person tied. And they're tortured with guilt. This woman is tortured with guilt for doing that. I don't know who, I don't know when. Okay, you have to take it as it resonates. If you don't already know, it didn't happen. This is something somebody already knows. It's not a surprise attack. So this reading is a karmic reading. It could also be just lies and deception with betrayal and the Seven of Wands and all the secrets. This person could also just be lying about a pregnancy and there really isn't a pregnancy. okay? And somebody knows that, but they're saying that out of despair and obsession. That could also be a situation, okay? But what I'm seeing for you, Karmic, is there was a third party, and even though you guys overcame her or him, the grass is still not green. Okay, it wasn't greener on the side of let's make up, let's move forward, let's move on, Eight of Wands. There's still Knight of Swords secrets. There's still things you don't know. There's still pain involved here. There's still, you moved too quickly and you didn't even have all the information. Okay, you just did not have all the information. And Hanged Man, you're waiting. You're waiting for things to get better. You're watching the clock, watching the calendar, hoping that time will heal all wounds. You will get through this. You will overcome this. Things will get better. Things will get easier. You want to Six of Swords this. Have resolution. Move on. But you can't move on. Eight of Swords. Someone can't move on because maybe there's another baby. Nine of Cups. Maybe there's already a baby's mom or baby's dad. Maybe there's already another child out there. There's something with that, with this Scorpio. There's a lot of secrets. The Wheel of Fortune represents divinely guided and a changing of events. Yes, even your karmic relationship is divinely guided. It's not an accident. It's not a mistake. A karmic relationship is divinely guided for growth and lessons. The Queen of Wands down here represents, again, the third party. There is still another third party, and she could be Libra, Cancer, or Taurus. And she could also be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But there is another woman or man out there that has this kind of energy, and they are still in the secret. They're still in the wing. They're still there. Are they a mistake? No. The Wheel of Fortune is guiding you or your person towards this third party. There is somebody else. There is always somebody else, and there's definitely somebody else. Tower moment is going to come. There is going to be a breaking up of this relationship. And I think you know it. Because Queen of Pentacles is committed, nurturing, loving, kind, and married, right? And then Three of Wands is expectation. It's manifestation, but it's also premonition. Empress energy. Expecting an action, which leads to Five of Cups. Okay? The masculine that you're dealing with may also be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they could be a King of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We did have strong Capricorn, but that person is keeping secrets, Seven of Swords, and escape and running away and hiding something from you about their sexual nature, desire. They have a hunger and a desire for somebody else, and she could be somebody with, or he or she could be somebody with dark hair, darker skin, okay? I think that's who that person could be. And Five of Wands, strong Leo, okay? And that could be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, even a Jupiter for a male, but that's definitely very prominent. There is competition. There is somebody else out there lurking, okay? And it looks like you guys are very near completing your cycle if it's not already completed. I did see the World card under there, so there's a lot that's already been done. And like I said, you guys met this betrayal before. You dealt with this toxicity and betrayal before. But somebody here is worried about the outside opinions of others. We have, I'm worried about my legacy and my status. Yep. I'm worried about my legacy and my status. So because of that, I can't let go. I'm grasping. I'm hanging on. And meanwhile, you're studying every inch of this person. Studying, learning about them, going through their stuff, trying to investigate. You're trying to figure this out. You feel isolated. Didn't we already have isolated? Yep. Look at that. Double isolated there. Okay? You feel alone in this. And you know he's wearing a mask or she's wearing a mask. Okay? I'm sick of pretending to be someone I'm not. Both of you are probably pretending to be someone you're not. And mostly it's because, you know, you're pretending that everything's okay. Because again, why? We're keeping quiet. We don't want to say very much. Four Swords. We want to pick our fights. Spirit, tell me more about the secrets with this person. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about the secrets. Show me the secrets. Show me more information for the karmic to see. Oh, Lord Jesus. We have karmic and twin flames. See, this is a third party situation. Somebody here, male or female, is already tied to a twin flame. You see, karmic? And you're here in a karmic doing what? Didn't we say wearing masks? Wearing masks. Buying time. Two of Pentacles. Balancing act. Buying time. Wearing a mask. Unsatisfied. Four of Cups. Rejected. Unhappy. Why? Because your bed feels empty. Because why? Someone has a cold shoulder. You miss their warmth. Okay? Knight of Wands, Sagittarius could be your person. In and out, back and forth, hot, sexy, good looking, but a player. What can you say? Could be a girl as well. Bottom of the deck here is ticking time bomb. This is a ticking time bomb. I mean, this is only a matter of time before this blows. But the biggest message here about the secrets is these two. Okay? Now, karmic, could you have a twin flame out there? Possibly. Does your person have a twin flame out there? Yes. It depends on how you want to see this message. But this is a third party. You guys have gotten through this before. And the secrets is, you know, the grass is not green in living together, being married, having kids, being codependent, sharing a home, sharing a life. That's not so green. You know, and I can vouch because I've been in your situation. I have been in a karmic relationship myself. So I am addressing the karmic here. When I was in a relationship with my kid's father, who was my karmic, but a very divine soulmate kind of karmic relationship, I always won. I would find out about these girls, these people, and I would be pissed. We would have a fight. I would demand he be loyal and faithful to us because we had the children. And I would get him home. And I would have him home, and he would be in my bed, and we would stay together and be married. But you know what? And karmic, don't tell me you don't resonate with this. Every time he went to the store, I worried. Every time he stepped outside to go to the car and work on the car, I worried. Every time I was in the shower and left him alone for 10 minutes, I worried. Okay? Every time he went to work, I worried. I would have rather him stayed at home and not work and had my eyes on him, or I worried. Okay? And I was obsessed of where his whereabouts was. Where is he? And if in those days in 2008, I had GPS on a cell phone, I would have. But those were the flip phone days, guys. Those were the flip phone days. Like, I think I had a T-Mobile Razor phone. But I did not have no GPS, not set up then. So believe me, I fucking worried. And karmic, I want you to know, I know where you've been. I understand where you're coming from. And I understand the betrayal. I understand the lies. I understand the promises. And I understand the toxicity. And I understand how you're worried about what other people are going to think and what your children will think. And I understand that's why you're hanging on. But I also understand you are absolutely investigating. Page of Swords and studying. So I know you're investigating because I know this. And you know this, man. And you know this, man. You know this is happening. It's okay to admit that we're in a karmic relationship. It's okay. I've been there. I had to admit that myself. I thought it was extremely divine, but it wasn't. And I had a twin flame out there. And I didn't meet that person till later, but you know, I had one, and this was all karmic for me. And what you're going through here is painful. Quiet! Painful, stressful. It's a very difficult period. And you need to clear out your masculine beliefs, which is power and control. Okay? You believe that you can have power and control in the situation because of the kids, or because of the dogs, or because of family members, or because of the coworkers, or because you guys share a house and a car. I used to do that too. I used to dangle the car in front of them. Hey, the car's in my name. You know, you want to fuck with me, you want to leave, you want to start some shit, I'm going to take the fucking car. And I'll take those keys. Or I'm going to call the cops and report the car stolen. Yeah, I was that bitch. I'm sorry, guys. Those were my karmic days. Those were my karmic days, guys. I was in it. I was really in it. And I would threaten, and I would be pissed, and I would fight. And I mean, God, it was terrible. We had physical fights. It was awful. And I'm not saying you have all of that. But I am saying the challenge that you have is to stay in love with this person, because you have good memories about what it used to be. You had good memories of all those kisses, all those hugs, the passion, the romance, right? How good it felt to be in front of everybody and say, look at my lover, look at my spouse, look at my person. You know, look at the father of my kids or the mother of my kids, look at them. You know, you had that picture perfect thing going on, and that's just not the case anymore. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. So anyways, that's just not how it is anymore, guys. And you have to know that good news is on the way, but you're going to have to isolate yourself from the situation, because the truth is, it's just not green. Trust me, I know the grass isn't greener on this side past, you know, moving forward with your karmic, making it through the secrets, but not really talking about the details. When you skip the details, when your person resists owning up to their responsible, you know, being responsible, when your person does not tell you what they did and they don't want to talk about what they did, and if you know, it's the truth's never going to come out. I never got the truth. And, you know, from my kid's father, I never got the truth. And by the way, he never changed. I had to leave him that year. We were together since 2000, and I had to leave him that year. And we still continued to see each other even after that, you know, for like long distance, you know, back and forth. It was crazy. We had kids. Of course it's going to happen. And finally, you know, after 2013, I really moved on. But you're going to have to isolate yourself, because good news is coming. Good news is on the way. You are going to get to change. Let's go ahead and get an oracle about what's going to change. Oh, I forgot to do bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck is spicy. This is a very hot situation. I think you're attracted to this person a lot. You think they're very sexy. I think you're attracted to their eyes, maybe their body. You know, I was really attracted to my karmic. Or maybe you just think you'll never find anybody as sexy as them. Sometimes we grow older and our person stays young, right? You're growing older and getting a little weight in the middle area and getting some grays, and your person just looks great. And you're like, what the hell? This is not fair. You know, if I leave and break up with this person, am I going to find anyone as attractive as this person? Or am I going to find Mr. Magoo? Or am I going to find, you know, Mrs. Magoo? You know, who am I going to run into after this situation ends? So you're worried. You know, love should not have an exterior. Love should be a feeling, and love should be something that you resonate with in your body, in your mind, and in your soul. And it doesn't matter what someone looks like. When you meet the right person, you're going to feel so good, and you're going to look good because you feel good. So why are you worried? Probably the reason you're looking like shit in this karmic relationship in the first place is because they're driving you insane. Take a look at people in karmic relationships. They overdo it on the makeup or other things, if they're guys, whatever, you know. And they also start losing themselves. They lose themselves because they're losing themselves in this relationship. And so you let yourself go, okay? I looked pretty good in my karmic relationship because I overdid the makeup and I overworked out and I was really skinny because I always felt in threat of other people. I always felt threatened by other girls. And so I was always looking my best. But you know what? It didn't matter because we had sex like 3-4 times a day. You know, sorry, that's the fire alarm. Guess I'm talking about my hotness and it got hot. We would have sex like 3 or 4 times a day. The attraction was there. And I know it's because I was looking good and he was looking good. You guys saw his picture. But that didn't stop the cheating. Okay? He was still cheating, and it wasn't me, and it was just karma. I had to learn a lesson, and so was he. And he just couldn't stop. He would cheat on me with some ugly girls. Like, I mean, I would be 23 years old, and he would cheat on me with some toothless, 60-year-old for fun because maybe she could suck his you-know-what with no teeth. I mean, it was stupid. It was stupid like that. It was no feelings. It was not like he was going out on me because he fell in love. It was because he was a dirty little dog. You know? It was karmic. And yes, we had some severe passion. I mean, we were just, it was love. I really, 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 really loved him. My family loved him. And we had the most beautiful kissing. Like, our kissing was crazy. It still makes me think twice about life when I think about our kissing. But it was a karmic soulmate relationship. I was fated to him. I was destinedly brought together to see him, but I learned so much from him. In that relationship, I came in with my own baggage. I came in empty, guys. I came in codependent, needy, and clingy. I came in feeling obsessed. I came in feeling like I needed him masculine status, masculine beliefs to take care of me, to have a family, to be married, to provide, to be protective, to be jealous. I came in expecting all of that from him and the rings, and I had all that. Those were my beliefs. That's how I came in. I came in with drama and problems. I learned my lessons. This is why it's karmic. I learned my lessons. Okay? I met my twin, and it was not like this at all. Anyways, I want you to know that your situation, I don't know if it's anything like mine that I just described, but I can tell you one thing. Whoever I'm reading for in this karmic relationship, there is betrayal, there is third parties, there is sexual issues going on here. The devil energy and toxic, there is sexual vibrations going on here that's not healthy. There is cold shoulder and secrets. And this person is not opening up to you, and you know they're hiding things from you. So that is the gist. Let's go ahead and get some more information about this karmic relationship. Spirit, what do you want to tell us? Oh boy. Envy, self-esteem. Both of these are solar plexus. So it has to do with the stomach, the blood sugar, the digestion. I think someone here has ulcers. Okay, I think someone here has liver problems, ulcers, or some kind of a digestive issue. Someone here could also be diabetic. But this is about mental energy, willpower, control over others, control over self, beliefs. We talked about beliefs with the masculine beliefs. I would say all the details, self-critical, hypercritical, perfectionism. A lot of Virgo energy actually also in this reading I do want to mention. There's Virgo energy here. But I can tell you one thing. With self-esteem and envy, someone feels really bad about themselves and they are jealous. Is that you? It's okay if it's you. I was freaking jealous. Guys, I'm a twin flame and I'm on my divine path right now, so I can admit that when I was on my karmic path, I was a jealous wreck. I did not have good self-esteem, and it didn't matter if I looked like a dime piece. I did not have good self-esteem. And you bet your ass I was jealous. I was jealous of anyone that could get the attention of my lover. I couldn't stand it. I wanted to rip their hair out. I wanted to cuss them out. I wanted to give them the look. I wanted to tell them to fuck off. He's with me. I was really into my karmic energy. You know, I would say, he's married. Get a life. Stop looking. I would get on the phone with girls, you know, way back in the day, and they would be like telling me I did this with him, I did that with him, he approached me, this and that. And I would say, you're so full of shit. You're a liar. You're full of shit. You're just jealous. You just want what I have. Go get your own man. Stop being a home wrecker. I blamed them. I blamed all the girls. And I would blame him too. But I would always forgive him. I would always forgive him. Because why? He would come over here crying, I love you, baby. You're my world. You're my everything. He would get on his knees. He would promise the sun, the moon, and the stars. He would never do that anymore. And that he loved my kids more than anything. He would even get suicidal if I talked about breaking up. So I believed this person is really into me. I was so sick and so weak and so asleep. I didn't even consider that this person was just really good at lying, really good at faking me out. Now, I'm intuitive. I know there's love there. But one thing I've learned moving on from my karmic soulmate is he loved me so much. I loved him so much. But he didn't love himself, and I didn't love myself. And that made us do things that were out of character for our best and highest good. And he did what he did to fill an empty void. The reason he was cheating on me is because his dad wasn't in his life from day one. His mom was on drugs. His mom suffered drinking. His mom had bad boyfriends. He didn't know what a good relationship looked like if it slapped him in the face. He didn't know how to be a father. He didn't know how to be a husband. He didn't know how to be a best friend. He didn't know how to be anything. He didn't know what the hell he was doing in this world. And he was trying to play it off with a mask that he could be all those things. But he couldn't be all those things because he was wounded. Now you think that would be a soulmate relationship, that I would be there to heal him and he would be there to heal me, but that's not what happened. We were two damaged people on a damaged path, going through it, learning our mistakes, learning our drama, learning by experience what it feels like, which is how we learn on this earth, what it feels like to experience cheating, lies, deception, anger, jealousy, envy. We had to both as karmics experience all of that. We were each other's experience. And once I got past the experience, and I decided that I loved myself more and I had better self-esteem, okay, I was able to let him go and move on in love. And I was able to tell him, and you guys know that story about Disneyland and all that stuff. But once he didn't show up again for his family, I loved myself enough, valued myself enough, which by the way was barely, because I was still crying every night for him. I was able to move on. And I was able to put myself out there and meet someone else. So, that was not my twin who I met, okay? But it was someone else that got me in the right direction, which actually was a divine soulmate. And we're still connected to this day, me and the other person. He showed me some more information from a divine soulmate point of view. Thank you so much, Becky, for the super chat. So my divine soulmate taught me more about my self-esteem. He taught me about my empowerment. He taught me about my independence. He showed me what it was to be happy, to smile, to be healthy. Because you see, I had only experienced toxicity in my karmic relationships. I never experienced healthy. So I still needed to learn that, which is like a divine soulmate, still kind of a karmic, but more of a uplifting energy, okay? And when I met my divine soulmate, boom, I started learning all these good things. How to eat better, how to take care of myself, how to not be jealous. That was one of my biggest lessons. How do I not be jealous? How can I trust the person I'm with to go to work, to drive to the store, to go out with their friends, to be on their phone without me hovering? How can I trust to take a shower that this person's not going to do me wrong? I had to learn trust, and I did. And that soulmate relationship was great for me. I learned how to trust, and I learned how to love myself, and that was the most important thing for me. And at that time, when I learned all my karmic lessons, and I learned my self-esteem and good soulmate kind of lessons about what healthy looks like and what healthy feels like, divine timing stepped in like a whoosh. And all of a sudden, even while with the soulmate, I met my twin flame. And this isn't a twin flame reading, so I'm not going to get into that. But I just want to say it was amazing. It was absolutely different. It was different than the karmic, and it was different than the soulmate, and it brings such tears to my eyes because it was so spiritual. It was so healing. It was just, it was, I felt like myself, more myself than I'd ever been. It was weird. I don't know how to say it. It was just weird. It was very different than any of them. So karmic, back to your reading. You're clearly going through what I was going through in a karmic situation. You may be a mother of this person's kids already, or a father, or you may be married. It looks like you're definitely married or engaged or living with this person. And you are full of disappointment, envy, jealousy, and secrets. Good reasons to why you've been betrayed. The grass is not greener, but the good news is coming. What is the good news, Spirit?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
So let's get the good news. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull a moon oracle, I think. Yeah, what is the good news that's on its way for the karmic? What's the good news, karmic? Whew. Even just visiting that energy that you're in makes my back hurt. I'm so glad I'm out of those days. And if you're watching me, karmic, and this is you, I am so sorry you're going through this. It is really hard. Whew. So what is the good news that's coming in for the karmic? Show me the good news. Well, denial and a reminder. This is remembering that it's okay that this is a no. This is a no right now. And you're not going to be given the fruits of your choice. You're not going to be given the peace and the happiness that you're seeking in this relationship. Because God's rejection is your protection. So you are being denied happiness in this relationship. But let's read reminder. Because here you have tortured, which your mind is with you full of reminders. So I kind of want to read more into this. Number 28. My child, sometimes I need to remind you of a lesson you have already learned. Holy crap, karmic, listen. God is saying, I'm reminding you of a lesson you've already learned. It looks like you've already been through this before as a karmic. This is not the first relationship or marriage that you've been through that feels very similar. Okay, this is like the second time around, maybe the third. All right. Spirit says, karmic, when I provide you with a familiar situation, you will follow the same path blindly or choose another direction. When you draw the symbol for reminder, you're being asked to remember all you learned about your life and love up until now. Don't forget what you know already. And it isn't necessary to relearn the same thing twice. There's your answer. It's not necessary to go through this again. Why? The grass is not greener on this other side, okay? Keep the faith and be good to yourself. You can always start again if you make a mistake. If you stumble, I will surely catch you. Remember what you know. So this is like you know, the good news is you already know the answer out of this situation. What is your intuition telling you with the moon card? Yes. Okay. Just make sure your room is picked up. Okay, so what is your intuition telling you? What is the intuition telling the karmic? What is the intuition? By the way, look what I just saw. I have to show you. I didn't pull it, but it popped out to me. I'm clarifying the moon, and I got the moon. So that's extremely intuitive. You know this. And then we have lust. Okay? So for a lot of you guys, you know this is lust. But Spirit, show me what the karmic already knows. What's the intuition? And we did get this in your reading. I mean, this is the situation you're in, wearing masks. Okay, let's not pretend. What is your intuition telling you? What is the reminder you already know? Oh my God. Oh Lord Jesus. Bottom of the deck, by the way, is invisible. You feel invisible in this situation because you're being pushed away again. But what you already know, and look how divine this is, number 11, doorway. We have complicated. Your intuition is already telling you there's more to this situation than meets the eye, which, by the way, is another exact definition of the moon card. There's more than what you can see. You just can't see everything because it's dark. The moon only has so much light on the situation. That's why there's hidden things, okay? So you already know that this is complicated. Your intuition's like, oh my God, Steph, you're on point. I already knew that when I met this person, it was complicated. I already knew that this person had drama and baggage from behind them, which was very much in their element of betrayal. I already kind of knew this person was toxic. But against my own intuition, I went ahead anyways. You went ahead. You knew what it was. Honey, don't tell me you didn't know what it was. Let's read complicated for you, number 11. My sweet one, wouldn't it be nice if life were always simple and things were obvious and transparent? Drawing this symbol reminds you that sometimes there are so many elements to consider that it can be next to impossible to understand them all, especially when you most want to find an answer. Right now, things are complex, and only time will help you put the pieces of the puzzle together. Just remember, simple can also be boring, and complications can be for a more deeper, mature experience. However, don't try to figure this one out right now. Just be open and follow the threads of life's mysteries in this web, but don't forget to pay attention to the red flags. All right? What are the red flags? What are the red flags for the karmic? What are the red flags? By the way, what popped out at me that I didn't pull was the storm card, which is the tower. Okay? You know there's a tower coming. What are the red flags? Wow. We have a marriage. We have the ring card. And we have the number 28, the man, who is clearly missing someone. There's an ex. What's complicated is your person has an ex that they share a life with. Children, maybe an old marriage, maybe just a committed relationship. But what's complicated in the red flags is this person still has feelings. Do you see them? Could be a girl, could be a man, doesn't matter, but your person still has feelings for someone else. They haven't gotten over them. Okay, and you know this is part of a situation. Let's read the number 28. The man. It could be you, the reader, or the male subject in your reading, which we know, the significator. An elegant man is looking out the window and sits upon a chair with a red rose. He appears to be waiting for his companion in the background. Wow, he's waiting for his companion in the background. Who could your person be waiting for? The twin flame. There's somebody else. Remember, we knew that, high priestess. And it says here, no, I lost my place. Okay. Okay. A window lights the scene. Quiet! A window lights the scene in the background, which is otherwise unadorned. It speaks of waiting, of patience, of quiet endurance. There is a sensitivity to the scene that communicates the nature of romance. He looks to the left of the card. And didn't I tell you guys, whenever somebody looks to the left, it's the past. When somebody looks to the right, it's the future. This person is not looking towards a future with you, Karmic. This person is looking towards the past before you, okay? Which is, and then that's a red flag. You know that this person has a past, another lady, okay? Let's read number 25. Yes.
I wouldn't like that very much. I just like it a little bit.
Okay, let me finish. I'm almost done.
And I want videos on the TV.
Okay, Danny, can you put some videos on the TV? I'm almost done.
But I'm watching it.
Okay, can just give him your phone, please? Okay, so with the ring card, a precious item is what I am bound to in a marriage or a commitment. I bring harmony in unions as long as negative cards are afar. I am the contract and the promises of a partner and a venture. I am the symbol for completion and the form of eternal devotion. See, eternal devotion. The ring is a symbol of commitment and can speak of a contract being drawn up between two people or business partners. This ring is an object of value, more so than anything in a reading. So I'm going to go ahead and say it's of value, okay? And the value is this twin flame energy. Your person, unfortunately, in the past, has a previous commitment or something that holds value. All right, let's go ahead and clarify that for you because I'm sure you're wondering, just detail stuff, what the hell is the value? Okay, let me get to this value. If I could find a decent deck. Okay. Let me see. I'll use the Muse Tarot. What is the value for this person with the ring? In this karmic reading, this other person, what is this person's value? What do they value? The Hierophant, there's a marriage, there's a commitment. Wow, bottom of the deck is 5 of Materials, Dark Night of the Soul. And here I have 10 of Inspiration, which is 10 of Wands. Your person still has value. There's the moon again. There's a Cancer in this reading. There is a Cancerian in this reading. Or Scorpio or Pisces, like I said. I know it. And I think that's the twin, but I could be wrong. But we have the Hierophant. We have the 5 of Materials and the 10 of Inspiration. This person's value is someone they left behind. Someone they abandoned. Someone they got rid of. Maybe multiple people. But look at this poor girl. She's laying on the ground covered. Okay? Somebody was left in the dust, put down 10 of Wands. They left it behind them. This person already left this person. And with the Hierophant, it doesn't even look very happy. It looks sad. There's a cloaked person climbing a mountain, and there's a naked girl covered. Not a happy Hierophant card. This was leaving a very difficult marriage or relationship in the past. It did talk about contracts. So your person could have also left a twin flame. They had a contract, left that behind in the past. But whatever it is, they're already bound. They're already like married. They're already connected to somebody else, which makes sense. Maybe they do have an ex-wife. I don't know. But look, they're already bound and connected. This was the secret. Okay, this is what's complicated. This is the red flags. You already know that this person had feelings for someone they let go of. And what are they doing with it? They're keeping it a secret with the moon. They're hiding their feelings. They're hiding what's going on. Why do you think it's so complicated? Why is your relationship so complicated? Because there is somebody else. Spirit, let's get some more information on this situation. I need to finish. This has been way too long. I told you I was going to do a quick reading. I'm going to end this. My kids are needing me. We have tolerance and breathing. Okay? You're just tolerating this. And look at that. Oh my God, we have a polar bear. Guys, today in my reading, I talked about a polar bear. Please mind the connection. Go back, watch my reading. I did it earlier today. It was with Rose from Titanic, and we had a polar bear come up. There obviously. Karmic, you are the polar bear. You're trying to control the situation with the masculine and the obsession. Okay? You're trying to control the outcome of this situation with this person. This is just the other side of the story. The other side of the story is you're just trying to keep this shit together and it's falling apart. The other side of the story is you're hanging on even though there's betrayal and toxicity and wearing a mask. Here you are, I can't let go. Because of the status and what other people are thinking. And remember what Spirit told you. Stop trying to relearn this situation. There is secrets. There are hidden things. There are elements to this relationship that doesn't make sense. Yes, you have some kind of a deep connection with this person and you feel married. Maybe you are married. Maybe you feel like you want to marry this person. But the challenge is for you to move on with the Knight of Cups. Let's get one more clarification about you moving on. What does Spirit want to say about you moving on? I'll try to wrap this up. Okay. We have the fish. There you go. Plain and simple. Scorpio card. Yeah, there's more fish in the sea. Karmic, there is plenty of more fish in the sea. Maybe you need to get on POF. I don't know. But there's other options. You don't need to stay here. You think this is it. This is it. This is all you ever wanted. But it's not. There's somebody else out there, which is what you never knew you always wanted. Just like Fools Rush In. I love that movie, Fools Rush In. Watch it. It's great. And he told her at the very end, you're everything I never knew I always wanted. There's going to be a surprise relationship for you. Another relationship with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio most likely. And you're going to fall in love and you're going to have a life. Outcome, Empress. You may get pregnant and have a baby with that future person. You may just grow old and be mature and own a business and have a beautiful, abundant life with that person and grow as a person and heal. But there's somebody else, and it is definitely a water sign. I may even venture to say it's a Pisces because of the fish and the Knight of Cups. Okay? Bottom of the deck here is the Owls, which is intuition. And I think you know this. I know you know this. I know you know with your higher energy that there's something else out there. Let's get one more clarification before I go for the Karmic. Karmic, what is the message you need to hear? Give this Karmic some inspiration, some healing, some confirmations. Give the Karmic a knowing. Okay, I'm done. I got goosebumps. I feel scared even. We have deceit. This is just a confirmation for you, Karmic. This relationship is full of deceit. And don't fool yourself trying to be silly, learning the same situation twice. You've already been with somebody like this and you're in it again. Or if it's not someone new, you know, you've already been through this with the same person more than twice. And it doesn't matter how much they say they're going to stop, quit, don't do it, lie, whatever. You already know in your intuition that the grass is just not freaking green over here. And there's too many secrets. There's too much lies and deceit and deception. And you're never going to know the truth. Period. Sorry, I have to, I just want you to know. This is a confirmation. Deceit. There's too much deceit. And you've been tolerating this. And what's under that? Calmness. You've been tolerating this because you don't want to argue. You don't want to pick the scab. You don't want to tell this person, hey, what's really going on? I want to ask questions. How do you really feel? Deep down, you know this is Four of Cups. You're not happy and they're not happy. So why are we here? Why are we both here? Okay? There's something better for them and there's something better for you. You guys have to let each other go Because at the end of the day, you know there is secrets and deceit. And you're not going to be able to overcome that. The grass is not going to be greener every time you strength card this and it takes all your strength. And you try hard as hell to overcome it, overcome these feelings of insecurities and jealousy and emptiness. You're not going to overcome this obsession. You're not going to overcome these jealousy feelings. You're not going to overcome self-esteem issues because you're insecure. You know this relationship is full of deceit. Period. And Spirit's like, quit relearning the same crap. Remember what you know. So let's read this, number 38. Maybe that's a synchronistic number for you. Maybe you're 38 years old. I don't know what the number 38 is for you. Wait, 3. Oh, 38 goes to the number 11. There's a door opening. There's a door opening. Open that door. Awaken. Step through. Let go. Let's read this deceit card. Whew. When you choose the symbol of deceit, be very careful about your motives in making your choices. In the house of the night, there is one who has betrayed herself and all those who've looked up to her. I am also warning you that someone may be stabbing you in the back, or already did in this case, multiple times. Regardless of the circumstances of your question, I warn you about deceit. There will be a price to pay for betrayal in all forms. Only you know how much it will cost. That said, although the energy of betrayal can be seductive, say I am stronger because you have been forewarned. Woo! I got goosebumps. Okay. All right. So you have been forewarned, period. We talked about the red flags. You already know. Spirit's giving you confirmation. You know. There's a lot of Scorpio energy here anyways. But you know. You know what you're up against, you know what you're dealing with, and you know the truth. So, that's it. That's my reading. The outcome looks good. Empress. You will heal, you will overcome this. I know you will. I'm sorry you're in a dark karmic situation, but it will be okay. Good news is on the way. You can come out. Maybe this confirmation is the good news. And I know you need to express yourself. Stop hiding who you are in this relationship. Stop walking on eggshells, keeping your feelings a secret. All right, guys? I love you. Remember this journey. Okay, well, I'm sorry. This love and this relationship is a journey, not a destination point. So just keep swimming. That's what I'm trying to say.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming. So I'm going to go, guys. I love you. What?
You also forgot to say you love them.
Oh, yeah. I love you. I forgot to say I love you. Matthew reminded me. I love you, guys.
And guys, keep swimming and I love you. And you're a sweetheart.
Oh, you're a sweetheart. Keep swimming and I love you and you're a sweetheart. So you remember that, guys. All right? Keep swimming, Karmics.
Guys,
keep swimming.
And guys, please don't swim in the water because there's sharks.
Please don't swim in the water because there's sharks. Clearly, there is a shark. Stop swimming in that water. Okay? What?
Can you see the shark?
No, I don't have a picture of a shark in this reading. I'll have to find one.
He's right there.
Oh, he said he's right there. That's not a shark, though.
Why?
It's just a girl. She's scary looking.
Oh.
Okay. All right, guys. Love you. That's it. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already.
And guys, you also gotta kill aliens because aliens kill people. Now kill them.
Kill aliens. Oh my gosh, that's just not nice. Okay, guys, I love you. We're going. We're really, really, really going now. Thank you so much for all your support, likes, and subscribes. Have a wonderful, beautiful day.
And guys,
Karmic, stay strong.
guys.
That's enough. What?
just guys, kind of.
Let me get that off. What do you want to tell them?
Please,
Just what?
just kill a big predator for this alien. Kill a predator.
Kill a predator. Oh Oh my God, this is getting too deep. All right, we got sharks, we got predators, we got aliens, we got all kinds of drama going on here. You guys know who to watch out for. Watch the red flags. I love you. Thank you, Karmics, for watching. This is it. This is the final goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. We love you. See you again.
Yes. And guys,
Say it one last
Guys,
time. Say goodbye.
bye and keep swimming.
Okay, bye.